y'all out there? How do I know this really is the duck pond? How do I know y'all aren't imposters? Pork belly, Cav. I know Bart's out there somewhere. Yeah. How do I know that you are really you? So we got the sandpaper applied to the fuel tanks. As you can see. Yeah, I'm waiting for everybody to get here, Kev. I'm waiting for everybody to get here. I'm waiting for everyone to get here.
Bart made me say it.
Bart doesn't really give a shit. If the class is canceled, that's fine. School's out for summer.
And you're swayed by the minimal peer pressure that Bart applied?
Yeah.
Hey, pork belly. Good afternoon, Duck. How are you doing, fine sir?
Hey guys, what's up, Doomer? Alright. Like trash. I literally have slept like I can't like stay awake for some reason last night and tonight I just cannot stay awake.
That sucks.
You just showed what to a lady this morning? Should you be publicly admitting that, Doomer? Can y'all hear the folks in Discord okay if you're in the stream? I turned them up.
1, 2.
Hey, everybody.
1, 2, sound check, sound check.
Did you sell any of them, Doomer? Are they buying any of them or no?
Nobody wants to live in Arizona, really.
I mean, I probably want to live there than here, even though it gets too damn hot. At least it's nice and probably peaceful. Like the millions of people that are living here now.
Peaceful because everybody's walking around concealed carry.
Actually, in the higher elevations of Arizona, it gets rather cool in the
dry heat.
If you go to like Yuma, I've been to Yuma in the wintertime, and it gets rather chilly.
Yeah, I spent 2 months there in wintertime. Yuma.
You send that paint properly first.
What? I did.
Are you
I
gonna
put
send
more
that paint
sandpaper.
properly?
I put sandpaper on the. You know, because remember I told you I forgot to paint the fuel tanks.
Airbrusher, I know.
Well, I masked off and got the fuel tanks painted this morning. You know, I applied the sandpaper and stuff.
I was actually kind of surprised that you did the camo where it would actually link up with the plane, because I know here in Canada it wasn't uncommon to see like red fuel tanks or silver ones,
there was kind of
they
like
were just interchangeable.
so there's not a whole lot of choice, you know.
They were all interchangeable, so you ended up with the wrong tanks on the wrong plane all the time.
But this being kind of like a show, you know, for the meets, I'm assuming they painted them on the airplane.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's probably a one-time paint job. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
make sense.
There's an abundant number of donkeys. What, is Viri here already?
As in asses? Sorry.
Yes. Jackass, wild donkeys.
We'll give people a little bit to get here. If not, we postpone it.
For 2 weeks, I've been
And road
reminding
runners.
them that daylight savings has happened over here, but they keep forgetting.
Oh, yeah, it's right. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, because they're next week before they switch.
Just wait. It's not a crisis.
Mm-hmm.
It gives us something else to make fun of. I mean, we don't need it. We got plenty, but it's another thing.
You're just going to make us put more wires on those engines anyhow.
Yeah, that was my plan, to do the engines.
Crisis.
You saw my new toy in the just came from the model shop.
Ship you started on? The wood ship?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna I'll join that. Obviously, I'll join the build along. I'm waiting on some stuff to do the. I have to do a sinking ship diorama if Bart Cav will allow it to be part of the ship group.
Dude, at this point, do anything you damn well want. It's
I have to do a sinking Liberty ship.
Oh, you getting that trumpeter one? The
I have it already. Yeah, the 700. I have it already.
Yeah. Oh, the 700. Okay, there's a 350 as well.
Well, I have both of them. But which scale am I doing? I already got the. I think I'm doing the 700.
50.
Yeah, it's the 700.
15 people. 15 people may pledge to actually start the fucking thing. You know, we'll probably get 2 to finish.
Yeah, usually it's Bart and I that finish. He's talking about people finishing, and he's usually one of them that don't.
I would be shocked. I would be shocked if we get any more than 3 or 4 people building a boat. I would be.
Well, then
you always get all this emotional support at the beginning, though. They're like, "Oh yeah, that sounds like an awesome idea. I'd be so into that. All right, let's do that."
We should make sure Argo's aware. We should make sure Argo's aware because he's a shipbuilder.
Yeah.
I'm build anything just to pay and support y'all the disc.
Well, we appreciate that.
Much appreciated.
Like I said,
no, but thank you, Duck, is the proper response. Now leave it there.
I was going to say, I'd rather you make money and survive and not come on TV like all gaunt and everything. Like, I was in a group build, so I couldn't make any money this month. And I
mean, it's 3 months to finish a kit. You know, I can fit that.
I know.
And there's pretty almost no subject I actually have to buy anything for. You know? I think it'd be very hard to pick a subject that I actually have to buy.
Well, we know what the next group build is.
Yeah.
Find something that Duck can have.
I'll give you all my list, and the next group build will be something Duck doesn't have.
It's going to be barrel full of monkeys group build. Had some good ideas for group builds and stuff. It just never got off. Like, remember our Little Green Men one we were going to do?
Yeah, the army guys.
Never got around to it. Yeah. Never got off of that one off the ground.
And I don't know where people have gone because in the last week and a half, I've literally lost 8 followers. Unless the numbers Twitch is screwed up, my numbers are actually going down instead of up.
Both Kit Checkers Discord, our Discord, others. There's quite a few people that seem to be cleaning house.
But they're all people that you don't normally see talk anyway. So
yeah, my followers hasn't dropped, but I don't have a huge amount anyhow. Let me take a look.
I was going to say something, and I can't remember what it was. Something in regards to all that.
I think right now Twitch is losing popularity for some reason. even big streamers you see, they just don't have honest.
I forgot about that. I created that photo contest for February, and then Biker posted a picture of his truck here the other day in March, and I was like, well, seeing as there's only mods that actually put anything in here other than Biker, I'm just going to award this to Biker.
Yeah, I saw that.
He had a nice truck. Truck looked nice.
Whoever did that blue pickup truck where they made a trailer, that's not bad either.
That's what I'm talking about. That was Biker.
Yeah, that blue pickup truck.
I might as well paint something.
You notice most of the ones that talk trash especially to me, never post their stuff?
No, of course not. Well, I might as well sit here and paint with you. Where's my brushes?
That's the sad part, though, is like some of those guys that were causing issues and everything else were actually halfway decent modelers. I mean, they put out some nice stuff.
Yeah, Wallace's stuff doesn't look bad. It just seems every time I put a post,
why you gotta be a dick?
Yeah, every time I put a post, he attacks. And I'm okay with that because I know on the internet that's the way things are. If you put something out there, but it's just like I just don't get the fact that you say you can't get decals to work one day, and literally the next day you're talking about paint. Like you're acting like you know everything. But I finally put, if you notice, I finally put photos of the Elmer's glue so that doesn't turn into another. What do you mean you can't thin it? What do you mean you don't? Yeah. The washable glue does not thin with water. Hence why it's washable.
Right. And I said, the reason I said school glue in the first thing was because I meant school glue back from my day. I forgot there's all this washable bullshit and everything else now.
Yeah, now there's non-toxic, washable, yeah. That stuff, if you use that stuff,
strawberry flavor,
black label,
yeah,
yeah. If you use the stuff with the black label, it will not. It just separates. It literally, you cannot thin that and make a thin white glue with that stuff. But that's why I was like, you know what? I was gonna do it on stream, and then clip it and link it, but I was like, no, I ain't going through that much effort. I'm tired of having to prove myself. I was like, you know what? I'll just put photos of the actual product.
You did that with the lacquer paint, the lacquer thinner already, so.
Yeah, you can thin it. Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah,
plastic.
Exactly. A whole redo of the lacquer thinner.
Right back. I'm gonna give my wife a break here for a second.
Wife? She ain't left you yet?
We're back.
Look, being such an ass, though. Mr. Plastic! Hello, sir. Speaking of viewers, there's the man with all the viewers. Mr. Plastic Alchemist himself.
Miss the marmalade.
I thinned my paints like 90%, so, there's no opacity in the color. And then I sprayed like 97 layers to get it back level. Yeah. Because, once you've thinned it that much and ruined the opacity of the paint, you have to spray it so many times just to make it cover, which is pointless. What do I know? I'm just a duck. But I don't care. I'm kind of used to proving myself to idiots now. To let's just say non-believers. Because it's out there on the internet, so that must be how you do it.
Very true.
Everybody in the yeah, I'm picking on Warhammer painters and everything, everybody in that type of community has to reinvent painting like every 2 or 3 years just because they have to reinvent how to do things, I guess, to satisfy their own existence. Ain't no reason to. See, I know y'all are just doing it jokingly. I can joke around with y'all. Except for the one guy yesterday that I timed out, and luckily he never came back. But that's kind of Bart's favorite person too, so.
He'll be back. You can actually call him all kinds of names, and typically by the next stream he's back.
Yeah, I just wasn't in the mood for his quote yesterday. And it's not the first warning he's gotten.
Problem, plastic.
Sorry, your rudeness? Please, we're used to that from you. I'm surprised you're watching. I'm not building an Airfix kit. You can come into voice chat, anybody, if you want to for now. I'll kick you out later. You know what? I'm gonna move to the general chat until them bastards get here. Yeah. Y'all wanna move up?
I'll move it up.
There we go. Of course you're building an Airfix. Yeah, exactly. And I said that in one of my posts there that nobody probably read, that there's more than one way to do everything, and what works for one doesn't work for another. I actually said that. It wasn't controversial enough for everybody, I guess. Or wasn't the response they were looking for. The only one who's wrong all the time is Cav. If he says it, it's wrong. Oh, wait. He's not here, is he? Steve, go up to the... Can't dispute what I said. What are you building now, Plastic? Working on that M36? Yeah, that's not really an Airfix kit. Yeah, it's in an Airfix boxing, but that's not really an Airfix kit. So I'm going to argue with you on that one. Just for content. Just for content. That's not really technically an Airfix kit. The next one, let me guess, you're building a shit fire next. Hey, I think I have 10. I think I have 10 Airfix P51s coming to me soon. Build all at once.
Hello, Pork Belly. Hello, Duck.
Oh, good morning,
barely
sir.
hear you.
Say again, sorry?
I can barely hear you.
Sir.
Turn you up. You're 25 minutes late, sir.
I had a bit of a issue, so I had to fix something.
They make adult diapers you can wear, so that's not a problem.
No, the wife broke one of the window locks, so I had to go and get a replacement window lock and fit it. Else the house wouldn't
Isn't
have
it
been
like
secure.
midnight there? How the hell did you go to the store at midnight?
It's 7:25 in the evening. Our stores for DIY stores don't shut while 8 o'clock at night.
I don't believe you, but it's all right. All right. I have to go see the principal.
That's fine. I've been caned before.
Uh-oh, Killer made it to 100. Uh-oh. What am I paying? How many did I say? 10,000?
You did. 1,000 for every watch.
No, that's 100 for every watch. Are you mathematically challenged?
Numerically dyslexic, yes. I could do
for
binary.
every watch would be 100,000.
That'll do.
No. Oh. There you go, Mr. Killer. Congratulations, sir. Woohoo!
Gav's just got to catch me up
You
now.
wasted 100 nights of your life in a row watching Duck. How does that make you feel?
I have nothing else better to do, Doug.
I was gonna say, it makes you see how sad your life really is, right?
It really is, yeah. It's kept me sane over the last few months.
We're working on the sandpaper plane here while we wait for you guys to shoot.
I think you're early, aren't you? I think we know. Oh, the clocks went back.
No, we had daylight savings time. We went over this last week.
Yeah, mine doesn't change while Easter weekend.
When is Easter? Next weekend?
The 29th is Good Friday, yeah.
I don't pay attention to holidays, especially a religious one. No.
I only pay attention to holidays when I get time off work.
On the weekend, aren't you off normally?
Yeah, but I get the Friday and the Monday off, so I get Good Friday.
You get extra days. I got you. You got extra days.
So I got a 4-day weekend instead of a 2-day weekend. But then again, I've got to work this weekend, so.
Oh, while I'm here this week, I won't be here until Friday. After tomorrow, I won't be back till Friday. Again.
Need to keep the wolves at bay.
Another week or two like that, and then I'll be back normally. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You have.
All part of the game.
Did I say hello, Plastic?
I tried. I gotta find a way to. Like I said, if I could stream from my phone, I might. Tomorrow I might see if there's a way for me to stream a little bit from my.
You can stream from your phone.
You what?
You can stream from your phone.
Yeah, I said I have to figure out how to stream from my phone. I know you can. I'm not aware of how to do it.
This app.
It is an app, yes.
And obviously, it wouldn't have the same overlay and stuff as regular.
Oh, you have a laptop?
I do not have a laptop. Unless one of y'all wants to give me one.
Or an iPad or a tablet.
I have a tablet, but I haven't even turned it on in like 4 years. Probably way too old to do anything.
Hello. Baby arrives.
No, it's so dead it won't even turn on right now. But it's probably too old to do anything with. And there's no service for it anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's not I used to use it a little bit, but like I said, I don't even think I've turned it on in 3 or 4 years.
Wasn't you supposed to start at 50?
It was, which was 30 minutes ago there, slacker ass.
No.
Yes. Saving time, numpty.
That's a normal thing.
That is the current time. Alright, so now I can put the sandpaper plane away.
Sandpaper plane.
Which means I'm half an hour late.
It's alright, so was I. But I got a legitimate excuse, not that I couldn't tell the time.
Yeah, you have to come with your walker.
No, I had to fix the freaking kitchen window, what the wife had damaged.
He got locked out and had to break in the house again.
Okay.
No, I have the keys. I remember to pick them up. While we are sorting ourselves out, I will make myself a coffee.
Wiring today?
Don't say that word, Viri.
Wiring.
Oh, are y'all ready now?
Whiskey, India.
Moved on. I'm on another kit now.
India, Nelson, Golf. Wiring.
The kit down from the shelf. Because I'm not touching it.
You know, there's another Facebook group I'm part of, and they were talking also about that this kit is impossible to build, and I'm like,
I saw the comments. I saw.
Bye.
They were talking about this kill. Trav, you could have stayed. All right.
Yeah.
Why are we in live stream and we're not in the build?
Because we were, but y'all slackers were late. So yeah, let's move down to the correct one now.
Bart, do your due. See?
Why are we missing a part all of a sudden?
Because he's here. Oh, part. I thought you said why we're missing
I'm
Bart.
missing the bulkhead off of here. Where'd it go?
It's in the box.
Not in the box.
If you had everything organized.
Oh, listen to Viri, Mr. Organization.
Oh, there we go.
Probably took it out when you were painting stuff, yeah.
Well, today's episode, we're going to scratch build the bulkhead that somehow disappeared. No, we're going to do some engines.
Oh, no. Not engines. Not more wires.
I guess I'll have to figure that out off stream, but my rear bulkhead disappeared.
I only just managed to finish the wires yesterday.
Good job, Viri. Thanks for losing my bulkhead. I knew it had to be you. We do. Okay, we did the magnetos. We need to do the
Hello, Pork Belly. This shit will fall apart.
What? Huh? What fell apart? What?
The box where I have the stuff, but it's here now. No, don't worry.
I'm not. Trust me.
We don't pay him to worry.
Cracker aside.
Ah, marvelous. Coffee's done.
Wonder which one of the cats stole it.
Coffee's done.
Can you bring me one?
We might be a bit cold when I get there.
Well, it's the intention that counts.
He's a tea drinker. I learned a long time ago, never ask a tea drinker to make a cup of coffee.
Okay. Forget about the coffee.
They drink swill.
Alright. So
You
Alright.
snob.
Y'all got
It's a
everything up and
correct.
let me know when y'all are ready.
Swill.
I'm here.
We're here.
Mm-hmm.
So we were on the engines the last time. I'm bringing up the photo of the engine. The next wires we're
Believe it or not,
adding.
I just finished mine today.
Yeah, I finished mine last night.
So your engine should look, well, the next wires we're going to add are the ignition wires, which go from the front here, from this center round part, which is not on the kit. And then they go one to the front of the rear cylinder and one to the front of the front cylinder. So we're going from here
diameter
to here and from here to here for each cylinder. And we're going to start by adding a ring to the ignition harness.
There is a ring there, isn't there? It's a very tiny ring.
So, looking at this.
Put my magnifying lenses on. There's a ring there. It looks like it's got bolts fixing it on, though.
No, that's the crankcase front being added, put on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with a ring. And I am actually using solder. No, that's hardwire. I was gonna use solder for the soft.
I need to transfer more wire.
So I'll get y'all a thickness.
Is it thicker than what we used? I've only got one.
Where's my caliper?
I need to find my other wire then.
First, let me see. Will this work?
0.4 millimeters.
Three-quarters of a millimeter, or maybe 3/1000 of an inch, 3/100 of an inch.
3/4 of a millimeter. So 0.5 millimeter, or
if you got half, that's okay. Half to 3/4, yeah.
Or a millimeter.
I would go with the half. If that's all your only options, I would go with the half.
Roger that.
0.9.
You have what?
0.9.
0.9 is a little big. If you have smaller, it would be more helpful.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it. I've got another roll somewhere. Can't seem to find it. It's not anywhere I normally keep all my wires.
And making a ring, of course I didn't get big enough. So basically, the easiest way is to make it two wider. I don't know if y'all know this trick when making a ring.
What the flipping heck is that?
But I'll show you a trick when making a ring. It's not really a trick.
So it goes on the side, outside of the engine block.
Yeah.
So 12 millimeters.
The easiest way to make
12 height.
Most people try to get it too exact, making a ring. No, I can't get. It's a bad thing to use. But overlap it and then cut it. The easiest way to make a ring is actually overlap it and then cut down both halves. That's the easiest way to make a ring. Instead of trying to cut the ends exact and folding the ends exact, if you cut it, and I cut it too small. Yes, I did. Job, Fiery. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. Always willing to help. You know me.
Unfortunately, I do know you.
Each man with his destiny.
So mean. Oh, and that's
So the joint is behind the magnetos, right?
Honestly, it doesn't matter where, but if you want to hide it behind one of those, yeah, I would say go. Where you put the joint, I mean, it should match up, so you really shouldn't see the joint. So in the end, you should have an actual ring. But yeah, if you put the joint behind the magneto, that's...
Let's trigger that. Epi. So fun doing this. I do. Actually, when I'm in the mood for it, yes. Detailing engines is one thing that I like to do.
You're doing it on... Now you have no... If you're doing it on everything. I'm sending you all my engines. So you better get good at it. For dinner,
So... well, actually, I'm waiting for Mrs. V. She went shopping with my grandmother. And V Junior, the third. So...
Oh, so you're all by yourself?
Yeah. Happy.
How's the other junior's ankle?
He's okay. He's on, I don't know how you call it, but the physiotherapy.
Yeah, physiotherapy.
Yeah. And he's getting better by the day. So if all goes good, 3 more weeks he's back in training, and probably 1 month back to games.
Okay.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
No, this build isn't going as fast as you expected.
Are you... She goes near the... She gets glued to the cylinder heads, or
No,
only
it
the
gets
engine block?
glued to the crankcase. So, not the crankcase cover, but you see, if you look at it, there's a row of bolts that look like a little row of bolts.
Yeah,
the
just below
crankcase is
them?
actually the part behind it. That's what it gets glued to. So,
Okay.
There you go. You see where not this end, but this side over there is where it's glued. This end isn't glued yet. But this end is glued. That's kind of the location it gets glued.
Okay. So it's on the excavate, right?
On the what?
The 1, 2. Yeah, okay. It's on the where the cylinder heads get together with the
Yes.
engine block.
Yes.
Okay. How do you call the bolt when he has 9 sides on the head?
Hexagon.
9 cylinder.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Here we call it 9-sided, basically.
I know 10 is what? Deca side?
Yeah.
Deca what?
Yeah.
I don't know what 9 is.
We call it hexavado. For 6, 9 non-avado, which means 9 avado. Avado, it's like this. It means side.
Why don't you just say side?
Because we are Portuguese, we speak a civilized language, not that thing that you call
It'd be
English.
easy just to say 9-sided instead of whatever you said.
Now.
Supposed to go today and get another bottle of this because this one's literally about empty.
Well, I got an infinite amount of CA from my job.
Right,
Oh, you
that's that
steal
done.
it from work. I got you.
Yeah.
I concur.
I wouldn't call it steal it.
Borrowing the intention to return the empty bottle.
Yeah.
Exchange it for a full one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, if you look, here's about where it should be. Hey, the camera's actually working. There's about where the location it.
Yeah.
It fits right into the cutouts from where we cut back the magneto.
Yeah.
And please do the similar thing for both engines.
I'm going to use my bigger wire.
Hang in there, Bart. It's almost fishing time.
I was just talking to somebody about that, actually.
Fishing what?
I said I was just talking about that with somebody.
Almost time
Although
for you to go
today,
fishing, then you won't have
although
to do this
today
again.
it's friggin' snowing outside, so.
I wish
You
it
go
would
fresh
snow.
water, right?
It's still raining out. We had the storms last night, and it's still raining today.
We're getting into snow up here. What was that, Viri?
You only go to freshwater fish, right?
Oh yeah, I'm nowhere near the ocean here.
Does it snow in Portugal? Like serious? That's a serious question.
Yeah, no, it does, yes.
That's
More
that
to
was
the
right.
northern part, central northern part of Portugal, yes. Serra da Estrela, Estrela Mountain. It's the biggest one in the continent, about 1,000 meters high. So I guess you guys have way bigger there.
It's the US, everything's bigger.
Including the people.
Yeah.
To the sides, yeah.
It's one of the few places I go to where I actually feel skinny. Sadly. Might be the right size. No.
Oh what?
Oh, I had a scrap of wire here. I was just looking to see if it was long enough.
The scraps are never big the size you need them. They're always going to be like just a hair too short. Always.
Yes, sir. Not that I have a shortage of wire around here.
What kind of hair are you talking about? Bart's hair or Kila?
What? Hair? How do we get onto hair?
You're
Because
talking about wire. What are you talking about, Ryan?
yeah, you said it misses by a hair. The scrap.
Oh, Duck
So,
said that, not me. Yes.
Yeah. Which hair you were talking about?
Neither one of them has
Well-
any hair. Why are they going to talk about hair?
That's why.
I have tons of hair.
On your
It's just that
back?
gravity
But-
gravity moved it.
Yeah, mine's all at the back. There's none at the front. It's all at the back.
Mine went south.
So you aren't supposed to see it behind the cylinder heads, right?
Anything behind?
Not the cylinder head, sorry, the magnetos.
It
I love
goes.
these phrases he's
There you
using
go.
that
It
make
goes
no sense
behind
to
the
me.
magnetos, as right here.
Okay.
See it? So if you're looking from the front, you will not see.
Okay, but you see between the magnetos.
Yes, like that.
Well, obviously. Don't say
Okay, where is the wire?
it's there.
And my lunch was awesome.
Lunch?
Yeah,
What is lunch?
my lunch, Doug.
No, I don't eat lunch. I only eat once a day. So.
I also only
Here-
eat once a day.
Yeah.
Lunch here, Viri, is at noon. Just to be aware.
You
You
eat
guys
once a
in your-
day. It's just a continual meal all day long.
So in their world, friggin' dinner time is at 10 o'clock at night. They call it tea at 5. They're friggin' weird.
I don't eat dinner at 10 o'clock at night.
That's what time you said dinner time is.
No. I've never said 10 o'clock at night. We have ours at between 5 and 6 p.m.
You don't call that dinner, you call that your tea time.
That's tea time. Dinner is 12, between 12 and 1.
That's lunch.
That's lunch.
Lunch, dinner. Yeah.
No, they're not they're not the same thing. Lunch is at noon, dinner's at supper time.
Listen, breakfast is at 8 at 7 a.m. Tiffin's at 11.
Tipping. What the hell is tipping?
It's like a break. Or tea break. Coffee time. And then we have
Every
lunch
day, Duck.
12 and 2. And then we have tea from
Hey,
5.
Steel City,
8.
thank you for the follow, man. Doing a little build along with the few stream members. That's the peanut gallery you hear in the background there. But keep going about your lunchtime.
I finished.
Your 17 meals per day.
I
Keep
don't
going.
have 17 meals a day. I am not Viri.
I only have one.
Yeah, welcome
Yes,
in, Steel.
Welcome, Steele.
Welcome.
I only have one.
Most of the time, I have a good breakfast, but I don't have anything for lunch.
Welcome in. I'm here most nights at 5 p.m. Eastern. Today we're early because we're doing this build along with these criminals here. It's the only time they could get out on parole long enough to join me.
There's no need for that. We're not all Portuguese, you know, or Australian.
You is.
There we go. Now we've got the ignition harness on both of them. When y'all catch up, how y'all doing out there?
I've got something that resembles rings on there, so.
Oh, you
Yeah,
you
there's
working
like-
on the Tamiya kit? I'm gonna assume then, since you said Pink Panther. I'm gonna assume it's the Tamiya kit with their stupid nicknames they give to everything. Yeah. But I won't start ranting about nicknames because yeah, we'll do that right now. We'll do that later when it's my regulars. So, yeah, guys, both of them should end up looking like this. Go 1, 2. Woo-hoo.
It looks similar.
Y'all about there? Not there.
Yeah.
Including the last one, yes.
And Bart probably finished 10 minutes ago because he's speedy.
I don't know. There's a ring around it. It's not very tight looking, but that's fine. Whatever. It's a plane. Who gives a shit? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to swear.
Did. Didn't mean
I'm
to.
sick
You
of.
wouldn't have.
I'm sick of planes right now.
Can't handle it.
I thought your track was going
stuff,
well.
right?
I want to build ships.
Well, that's okay. I can give you credit for that.
Yep.
Yes, spaceships.
Something with the word ship in it.
I do like submarines. One of the things I always wanted to do was go in a submarine water, and I have never been able to do that.
I've been on a couple of nukes, and there's one at Portsmouth that you can walk around a World War II one.
Yeah, I've been on some museum, one, but I mean one that's literally underwater.
I went on a submarine we was on holiday in Tenerife, and there's one you can go on in Tenerife that's takes you down to about 35 meters. It's got big portholes, big glass portholes in the side, and you can see everything.
And they brought you up, right?
Of course, they brought me out. So I wouldn't be here, would I?
Yeah. Strange
Okay,
when
so
people
I'm
have the chance to turn the world a better place and they don't do it. It's a shame.
What's that got to do with submarine? There's no need for that.
I'm going to start with the double row, the internet's double row.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drill a hole in the middle of the front cylinder. I'll show you the photo again. And one goes around the back edge, alright? So again, we're doing, stop. Damn it. Stop. Close, you dumb people. So, we're going to start here. This right here. Goes right,
well, looks like Mrs. V arrived.
And then this longer one literally just goes around the back and would go into the back, but right into the back of the cylinder. Kind of where this is here. So you see the two lines to each front cylinder. That's what we're doing. Each front cylinder gets two lines that go from that harness. One to the front here, one around the back.
Okay, and you're doing that to the center of the cylinder.
You're smoking crack on that one. Good luck.
You?
No.
I'm drilling.
I would have drilled a hole if my drill hadn't gone down the center of my...
Okay. I just don't see how there's enough room there to even do this.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I just put...
I'm going to watch it for a minute. See what the hell you're doing. Let me go get some quiet time with some PE. Be more fun.
PE?
Bart's thinking I'm never doing one of these.
Nope. As I'm sitting here looking across them, my S2 engines are sitting right there. So I thought maybe I would learn something I'd be interested in doing. No, not at all.
That's right. You could do this to your S2.
Yeah. Yeah, I could. No.
Ow!
Nah.
0.3 as well that you're doing there?
We're going to glue some sandpaper onto it. That's all I know how to do over there. Alright, can we see the first one? There you go. You see the first one right there? That's what we're doing.
It's blurred.
A delay.
Yeah, you see it right in front of my face.
Yeah, I see that.
That's each cylinder gets one of those.
Okay.
Each of the front cylinders. Don't worry about the rear row of cylinders.
I'll see
Yeah.
you next week then.
Coming up on my screen now.
Wow, you're that far behind?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a refresh. And you want 2 coming off of?
No, just do the short one, right? The long one I'm gonna do around the back. I'm about to do the long one right now. But there is 2 coming off of it. Yeah, there's a short one goes to the front, and the long one goes around it to the back.
My ring is obviously way too far out. Hmm.
Hello, Knuffles.
Hello, Nipples.
Glad you decided to pop in, sir.
Tell me this.
I think I've just got one on there.
Actually goes around to the same place on the back side, but get it down to the back side will be.
I just have to do a minor correction.
If you look up now, here's the second wire going to the back for that same cylinder. So you got the short one on my right as you're looking at the engine, and then the longer one starts from the little bit left and goes around into the back.
Over the top of the oil line.
Over the top of the cylinder. Does it go? That's a good question. It does go over the top of the other ones we put on, yes. And then just keep going.
I think I've done something wrong here.
What do you think you're doing wrong?
Well, my rear cylinders aren't lined up with my front cylinders.
They're not. They should be off the rear cylinders. It's not going to the rear cylinder. It's going to the rear of the front cylinder. See? It's going over the top, and it goes into the front cylinder. It goes to the rear side of the front cylinder. We're not doing anything with the back cylinders yet.
Yeah, I see it.
So your rear cylinders should be offset from your front cylinder. Unless you screwed up last week.
No, I've got it right. I'm just trying to get an all in this.
Hang in there. Hang in there. You're doing okay there.
Phil does not want to cooperate with me. Good old spanner hands.
Okay. It's gonna be okay. Y'all be on chat after we finish this. I ain't ever doing that again. This is called payback.
Probably not on the next one, but I will do it.
Payback for what, though?
Just
We're
payback for the
always
T-tax.
What T-tax?
1775.
That was Boston.
Oh,
So the one on the left goes to the first cylinder.
No.
The one on the round.
No. If you're looking at the engine, one on the left goes to the rear of the cylinder.
Nah.
One on the right goes to the front of the cylinder. We're only working on the first row of cylinders. Don't put anything to the rear row of cylinders. There's others that will get on there that go to the rear row of cylinders.
Somebody's trying.
They're trying to talk to you?
Yeah.
Oh, would the missus break this time?
It wasn't the missus.
Didn't break the window lock?
No, she's broke that already. I fixed that. She just breaks everything else.
Where's your son been? We haven't seen him on chat in a while.
He's out and about. I don't know where he is at the minute. Spoke to him earlier, but I haven't seen him since. I think he's out on his bike. Some bike rally or something he's gone to.
Been a little while since.
Well, they're having another drain on my bank account.
Oh, well, I got you.
So, my wife loves spending my money on grandchildren.
Say you had a new one coming?
August. A little boy due in August.
Start them early on the models. Keep the body alive.
I'm gonna. I try to encourage my son, but he's got about as much patience as. He's got no patience whatsoever.
See, there's Bart, and he builds okay.
Bart's got patience, just hasn't tolerance, that's all.
Alright, 2 of them. I got 2 cylinders done.
I didn't even make the first one.
I'm working on the fronts and then going for the rears afterwards.
I won't confuse you by talking about the rear set of cylinders yet, okay?
Well, we're not doing the rear set.
Not yet.
The
Not
rear
yet.
set.
The rear set actually go from that same ring we put to the rear. We'll worry about those after.
What, like next week?
No, I'll do mine and then show y'all. I don't want to confuse y'all. While we're doing the front set of cylinders.
You don't want to confuse us more, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
No confusing, it's just wiring.
Oh my god, I'm running out of stupid glue.
I really am. This pile's about it.
Yeah, me as well. I'm gonna might have to swap to my mediums grade instead of this fine grade. Good job I'm going to work tomorrow.
I've been adding wiring to kits since I was like 10 years old. Where have y'all been?
I have enough of wiring at work, Doug. I spend weeks on end doing wiring at work.
But that's okay. So you should be good at it.
It's a bit different wiring. Not as well, it is fiddly. It is fiddly terminating data cables and fiber optic cables.
Oh, you deal with fiber? They make good. You should steal some of that for modeling.
I've got loads of it. The thing is, I don't like working with fiber optic cable. The stuff you buy from the hobby shop is not proper fiber optic cable. The stuff I use is glass cable. It's actually glass inside. And
oh,
it's
so you really
20...
can't bend it, it'll break?
Yeah, it's 50,000... 50,000... It's 15 neutron microns thick. So it's like 50,000 thinner than a human hair.
Get Bart some of that for his next fighting in his next spaceship.
It's
but not the glass stuff. I don't not messing with that crap.
The thing is with the glass stuff, you get that, it breaks, you get that in your finger, and you're in hospital.
Oh, I can't imagine. Yeah, it'd be worse, like 100 times worse than a splinter, right?
Well, basically, it's that thin and small. Your blood picks it up and carries it.
Oh, really?
And it can go straight. It goes straight into your heart.
I need some of that. Send me some.
Grind it up in the liquidizer.